Welcome back to the show. Now on Saturday, we made a trek to Mercer Raceway Park for the SmackDown BRP Tour event.
Now some of the local 358 Modified drivers took on their big block brethren. Tom Glenn in the 83 would lead the field to the green for the start of their 25-lap event. But disaster strikes early for Rex King Sr., who won the tour opener at Expo Speedway on Thursday. He was okay, but done for the evening. On the second attempt to get the race underway, Glenn leads the 96 of Bob Warren into turn 1. The 58 of Lonnie Riggs, a Mercer regular in the 358 division and affectionately known as Tugboat, runs in the third spot. As the leaders go through 3 and 4, Warren pushes up the track a little, opening the door for Riggs to take over the runner-up position. A lap later, Lernerville regular Jeremiah Shingledecker in the 37 would hug the bottom of turns 3 and 4 to move past the 2 of Ron Cartwright Jr. and into 4th place. The battle for 8th included other Lernerville regulars such as Rex King Jr. in the 165 and the 61 of Dave Murdoch. A caution on lap 4 bunched the field and gave Riggs another shot at Glenn. As they head into turn 1, Riggs tries to work the low side. There is contact between he and Glenn. Riggs takes the top spot, while the 11 of Brad Rapp races Glenn for second. Rapp pulls even through 3 and 4 and completes the pass on the exit of 4. By lap 10, Riggs had a comfortable lead over Rapp, who had pulled away from Glenn. With 15 laps completed, Riggs avoids disaster as Kyle Holden spins in front of him to bring out another yellow. Per BRP rules, the lapped car of Mark Frankhauser is positioned to the outside of Riggs since the 03 was between the 58 and 11 when the caution came out. Once they get back up to speed, Riggs pulls away while the battle for 5th is between Glenn, the 00 of Kevin Hoffman, and Randy Chrysler in the 21. Murdoch also joins in the fight. As Riggs contended with traffic, Rapp was able to reel him in during the closing laps. Although Rapp would make one final run at Riggs on the last lap, Lonnie Riggs would go on to become the first Mercer legal 358 to defeat the big blocks of the BRP Tour at Mercer.
Well, congratulations on your win, Tugboat. I noticed that you were riding pretty tight into the bottom.
Yeah, I ran the top a little bit there for a while, but when you get into traffic, it's nice to get down to the bottom.
Now, it was quite concerning in that last lap. It looked like the lap traffic might have caused you to lose the lead there.
Well, they were slowing me down. I didn't know which way they were really going to go, so I was just trying to play it safe. You don't want to give it away.
Well, it made for a very exciting ending.
Yeah, I figured probably too close.
Now, did the damage to the rear of your vehicle cause any problem within this race?
No, that's just sheet metal.
Okay, I have heard that this is the first time that the small block actually won against the big blocks here.
It's not the first time, but it's the first time here. We won one at Sharon back in 08 against them, so this was our second.
Well, excellent, and congratulations again.
Thank you.
Lonnie Riggs takes round number 2 of the BRP Big Block Modified Tour. Shingledecker finished third with a 358 after having engine problems at Expo. Rex King Jr.'s 4th place finish moved him into the Tour points lead, and Dave Murdoch came home in 5th. The G1 of Mike Miller and CJ Jones in the 10 led the Outlaw Sprint Warriors to the green for their 20-lap race. Jones moves to the point position exiting 2, ahead of Miller and the 16 of Jimmy Morris. They would run in that order for the first 12 laps until the caution comes out for an Alex Payton spin on the exit of turn 2. A hard crash by Cody Kirkbright would bring out a red flag 5 laps later. It was during that time that Jones went pit side with a dislodged radiator hose. That handed the lead to Morris. Cody Bova in the 20 was now up to second, while Andy Field in the 08 battled Miller for the 3rd spot. Jimmy Morris would hold off Cody Bova over the last 3 laps to take the checkers. Field, Miller, and George Hobaugh Jr. round out the top 5 in the Outlaw Sprint Warriors. In the stock car feature, all eyes were on the 17 of Rusty Moore, who has won a majority of the races at Mercer this year. He started last in the 12-car field. Andy Thompson in the orange number 6 would jump out to the early lead in a race marred by several cautions. Modified driver Chris Haynes, who was filling in for Lee Wheeler in the orange 2W, would outrace Donald Buchanan Jr. in the blue 93 for second. On a restart with 3 laps completed, Thompson and Haynes run side by side into turn 1. But on the exit of 2, Haynes takes the lead. Gary Miller Jr. in the black number 1 rides in third. Miller is able to keep his car low going through 3 and 4. As they start down the front stretch, Miller takes second away from Thompson. Moore had very few problems charging towards the front of the field, although there were some close calls. Moore made it to the 4th spot by the time we have this restart with 7 laps completed. He runs to the outside of Miller, but gets held up by Haynes' machine. 1 lap later, he would take second away from Miller. And 2 laps later, he would muscle his way to the inside of Haynes through 1 and 2 to take over first place as they start down the back chute. Despite 3 more cautions during the remainder of the race, no one could stop Rusty Moore from taking the checkers.
Well, congratulations on your win, Rusty. I mean, everybody knew you were going to win because you almost always win. They start you off way in the back and you still win. What could they do to make it more challenging? Maybe make you run on 3 tires?
I don't know. But you know what? I'm probably one of the oldest drivers in the division. I've been racing here for, I don't know how many years. I've been racing over 30 years in the stock car division. So maybe it's just old age.
Now your car looks like a late model, and it even looks like it races like a late model.
Yeah, we kind of like copied off a late model. I mean, the rules let you do that, so, you know, I think they look a lot nicer.
Is there anybody you'd like to thank?
I'd like to thank all my sponsors, Schwartzmuller's Ground Maintenance, Schaefer's Auto Repair, who would I work for, and my son, Tangle Mine Graphics.
Okay, well, congratulations again.
Okay, thank you.
Once again, Rusty Moore is victorious on a night when the open stock rules were applied. And in the mod lights, George Englert took the lead from Chris Logan during the middle stages of the race to claim his 3rd victory of the season.
Now the SmackDown is a 2-day event, but they had to cancel on Sunday due to rains. It has been rescheduled for the 27th of this month.
Now that was our first stop at Mercer Raceway Park this season, and there are still some tracks we'd like to make it to before the end of the season. Now, if you'd like to get a taste of some of the different tracks across the state, continue to watch us here on Pit Pass.
Yes, now up next I have a story on the reopening of State Line Speedway when Pit Pass returns.
Raceway 2014. For tickets, call 1-800-RACEWAY or visit PoconoRaceway.com.
Don't you wish you could just escape sometimes? Now, get away with the Seagram's Escape Spa Day Getaway. One lucky winner and a guest will get the ultimate spa treatment from the spa at Kenley and Belfont. Just be 21 or older and register at these Seagram's Escapes retailers: Jack's Six Pack, State College; Denny's Beer Barrel Pub, Clearfield; Big Valley Beverage, Reedsville; Strickler's Beer and Ice, Huntington; and Boulevard Takeout, Lewistown. Color your summer with the Seagram's Escape Spa Day Getaway.